Our Lady of the Assumption.
I'm Chiara, absent number 9.
I'm Abel, absent number 14.
I'm Alena, number 19.
I'm Retha, absent number 26.
I'm Natasha, absent number 39. I'm Kayra, absent number 33.
Built in 1901 with neo-Gothic architecture, the cathedral serves not only as a center of Catholic worship and the seat of the Archbishop of Jakarta, but also as a symbol of colonial heritage and the long history of Christianity in the archipelago.
It is located in Sawah Besar, central Jakarta, and it's directly opposite of the Istiqlal Mosque, adjacent to the Banting Square.
Its location directly opposite of the Istiqlal Mosque strengthened its significance as a symbol of tolerance and interfaith harmony in Indonesia, making it not only a place of worship but also a national icon representing diversity and unity. The cathedral has a pastoral church located near the site of the cathedral and next to the cave of the Virgin Mary. Not only that, the cathedral has a museum that was opened and blessed on October 27, 2018. The cathedral features many symbolism in its design. There are sharp and curved patterns, such as pillars and windows with floral patterns, doorways with sharp and curved edges, and high ceilings with a tapering pattern, which symbolizes the nobility of the Creator and the desire to move towards these noble values.
Not only that, the floral patterns fused with a majestic atmosphere creates a space where people could freely explore and build their relationship with God. That is also the reason why the cathedral is an oasis in the middle of the busyness of life for the people who come to the cathedral. The cathedral has three main spires pointing towards the sky. The smallest spire right in the middle is called the Angelus Dei Tower, while the two spires on each side of the church are called the Tower of David and the Ivory Tower. In the middle of the two spire, there is a round stained glass window shaped like a rose. It is called the Rosetta Rosa Mystica, which symbolizes Virgin Mary, the patron saint of the cathedral. The towers will built on each side of the stained glass. For the one shaped like a fortress, the Tower of David, symbolizes how Virgin Mary protects the people from evil forces, while the Ivory Tower signifies Virgin Mary's virginity and holiness. Many statues are featured around the cathedral, such as the statue of Jesus Christ the King and the statue of homeless Jesus.
So, what is the history of the cathedral? The history of the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Assumption goes back to the time Napoleon appointed his brother, Louis Napoleon, as King of Holland in 1806. By 1807, Louis Napoleon ordered the freedom of religion, and thus the Catholicism was welcomed to the Netherlands, and by extension, Indonesia too. Catholicism spread through the country, and thus the first Catholic church in Batavia, capital city of Indonesia, was finally built in 1808.
Let's take a look inside.
The Commissioner General of Batavia, Leonard Dubus de Genius, was credited with providing land to build the first Catholic church in Batavia, the former residence of General de Kock in the Walter Friedein area. In 1826, a large fire destroyed the wooden building, and so a new church was constructed in 1829 and later became the first cathedral of Indonesia. Over the years, the building was repaired and expanded, but due to its simple and frail structure, parts of it collapsed in 1890, causing services to move temporarily.
The current cathedral we all know today began construction in 1891, designed by Father Antonius Diekman, S.J., and further continued in 1899 by J. Holswith. The cathedral was completed and officially opened on April 21, 1901. Given the name Our Lady of the Assumption.
And that's the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Assumption, the oldest and the most important Catholic church in Jakarta. Through its long history, we can see how faith, culture, and architecture come together in one meaningful place.
Let's take a look at tiga.
Bentar deh.
Apaan sih?